Hey guys, on today's video, we are going to talk about Instagram Reels for photographers, why you should do them, and 5 easy ways to make them. So why are photographers frustrated with Instagram? Well, as a photographer myself, I can tell you that I hate that the platform has gone from photography to video, leaving us no choice than to create videos if we want our audience to stay engaged. It's hard as a photographer to figure out a way to translate photos into videos and to think about creating content that will engage people rather than just posting our photos. Since Reels have become the go-to way to use Instagram, I have found that my engagement on all of my photo posts had dropped drastically. So it has put us photographers in a situation where we need to choose between doing our work and sharing our work and doing what we love and the algorithm and whether we want people to actually find us. So if you're a photographer and you're frustrated with Instagram, I feel you. But there are reasons why you should be using Reels, and I want to talk about that today. The reality is we use Instagram because it's a way to connect with potential clients. It's a way to reach people out there that might not even know we exist and having it admired and looked at by other people. I mean, what is the point of creating art if nobody's looking at it? If you want your work to be seen, if you want the algorithm to favor you, and if you want to keep up with trends, I encourage you to try Reels to stay on top of the game. This isn't only just to stay on top of the algorithm and get found and do better on Instagram and social platforms. This is also a way to stay creative and find new ways to do work that excites you and keeps you up with the trends. So let's talk about 5 ways photographers can use Reels. The first way you can be creating Reels as a photographer is simply using templates from Instagram. It is quite easy to search through Reels, find the Reels that you like, and a lot of them are going to have a little template sign. You can click on it and use it. I find that super helpful, and it can help you create a Reel super quickly. You can also use this same strategy to find songs that are trending or songs that you like and drop that straight into your Reels. Here is how you can use Instagram Reel templates. Go on the plus sign to create a new Reel and select Reel. And when you do that, you just want to go at the bottom where it says Reels. Next to it, it says templates. And you can scroll through and pick a template that you like. For example, this one. And then you simply add your media. I'm gonna just pick some random stuff here. Here we go. And then it's gonna generate your Reel. You gotta give it a moment. One of my favorite Reels to create is actually doing what I call the behind the scenes and cut to the final shot, or moment versus the photo. I love doing this because it is easy to produce. You just want to set up your phone on a tripod while you're shooting and get a lot of the behind the scenes of the work that you're shooting. And then of course you're gonna edit the photos anyway, so when you're shooting the photos, people can see the moment versus the photo, and it's a way for them to step into the world that you live in and what it's like for you to create work and be with you behind the scenes. Another type of Reel that I like to create is kind of a scroll through a full session and then cut to the final shots. It's a really great way to show people the amount of work that it takes and how long it actually takes behind the scenes to go from hundreds of photos shot in a session to the most beautiful images. I think it's also a way to normalize what it really takes to create a beautiful image, and people love to see what you shot versus what you ended up selecting as your favorite image. Another type of Reel that you can create is a helpful tip for your ideal client. This is a double-edged sword. It's going to give you a couple of ideas of things to create because of course you know what happens at a photo shoot and what people need to do to prepare for a shoot, and it's also going to serve you as marketing material. When you are trying to reach potential clients and you're trying to help people, you are going to be getting close to them, getting them to trust you, getting them to know you, and it's going to make them more likely to want to hire you eventually. So if you can create helpful tips for potential clients, this is going to be a way to pull them into your network and for them to want to stick around. Another kind of Reel that I love to do, and this is probably my favorite, is a day in the life. believe me, what you probably think it's boring and not interesting for people, they might find fascinating. Don't forget that your life as a photographer is so unique and so different, and most people wake up, go to work, finish work, and come home, and that's their day. But for us, we get to edit work, we get to start our day however way we want. Sometimes we get to go on set. So always think about bringing your phone with you and capturing the day as you go. And the beauty of this, it doesn't have to be curated or perfect. It just needs to be fun. It just needs to show real life and give people a glimpse of who you are. So those are my 5 go-to reels for you as a photographer to start creating today. The last thing I want to mention is a really important tip, which is 2 video apps that I use on my phone to edit. The first one is called Videoleap, and it's an amazing app to cut and edit your videos. You can add sound, you can take sound out, you can create effects, transitions, and they actually have a lot of transitions and presets or templates that you can use yourself. And the second one is a Tone Studio app, which is my favorite app for color and editing. It really helps you get that kind of cool vintage film look on your photos and videos. So it's an amazing tool for anything reels and stories. Hope this video is helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.